Hello, YTPC people. Welcome to your channel, My Pipesmoking channel. I'm your host, Arash, and today we're gonna talk about tongue bite, a phenomenon by which 9 out of 10 people starting this hobby are gonna leave it. That's how important it is, and we are gonna talk about what is it and how we can manage and control it and hopefully eliminate it altogether. Stay with me, I'll be back after the intro video and I'll be explaining it with great details for you. So let me first try to clarify this. There are loads and loads of video in YouTube and YTPC, people talking about this matter, this tongue bite matter. And you can go watch them and understand it fully. So I'm not gonna repeat them all. And again, talk about with great details about this matter. Instead, I'm today gonna try to prescribe some advice for you to, as I said, manage the tongue bite or better eliminate it altogether. All right. So my focus will be on this prescription, and I'm just gonna name the reasons, different reasons, and briefly talk about them, and focus on that prescription. All right, let's first define the tongue bite. What is tongue bite? The tongue bite is that tickling or often that burning sensation in our tongue and in our mouth tissues that has bothered almost all of us in some time or another in our pipe smoking journey. All right, and we are gonna manage this burning sensation. This is the definition. And this burning sensation is caused by so many different reasons. And all these reasons can be categorized in two main categories. First, some chemical reasons. There are some chemical reasons. And second, there are some physical reasons. And both these two are equally important to be managed, all right? Let me name and briefly explain the chemical reasons. In the chemical category reasons, the most important element is the pH, the acidity or alkalinity of the smoke, first, the combination of the smoke and our saliva in our mouth, second. Third element in this chemical category is the different solvents or different materials in our tobacco, mostly in aromatic tobaccos, which can force that tickling or burning sensation. And fourth is nicotine itself. When the nicotine is too high, it can burn our tongue for sure. This was just naming the chemical category reasons, all right? In the physical category, we have first the temperature of our smoke. Second, the wetness and humidity, the amount of steam in our smoke. Third reason that can cause tongue bite is palate fatigue, that I'm gonna explain soon. Fourth reason that can force burning sensation is not choosing a proper pipe or proper tobacco. And the fifth and last one is so many lights or relights with a not suitable lighter. All right, these all can cause us so many tongue bites. All right, let the main part of this video begin. And I'm in this section, I'm gonna talk about some do's and don'ts to hopefully eliminate the tongue bite matter altogether. as I explained briefly, there is some pH matter in our smoke, whether it be the pH of the smoke itself or the combination of the smoke and our saliva. About this matter, there are some tobaccos which are acidic, like Virginias, like Orientals, and there are some tobaccos which are alkaline, like Burley's, Dark White Kentucky, or Perique. So when you're smoking a straight Virginia blend or a vapor with lots of Virginias, you are gonna experience some tongue bite for sure. So how can we manage the tongue bite matter? We can modify the blend itself. For example, a straight Virginia is bothering you, you can add some Perique in it. As simple as that. Or add some Burleys, or add some Dark White Kentucky in that. So it can help you a great deal to reduce or eliminate the tongue bite. Or you can manage the tongue bite matter by pairing a proper drink with your smoking session. For example, if the smoke is acidic, you can pair it with an alkaline drink, or vice versa. If the smoke is alkaline, you can pair it with an acidic drink. How to make an acidic or alkaline drink? It is as simple as searching that in a Google or in ChatGPT. Just do a simple search, how to make a proper acidic DIY drink in our home. It is as simple as that, all right? The third one that I mentioned was some chemical elements in your tobacco, especially in aromatic tobaccos. There are different toppings, casings, even solvents or humectants in aromatic tobacco, which often cause tongue bite for us. The solution is simply changing your tobacco or finding a proper one which is very similar to the one that you favor, but it doesn't bother you. Let me give you an example. For example, Virginia number 1, McBaron, is bothering me with tongue bite. I can find so many similar blends in McBaron repertoire or other blenders, which is very, very like Virginia number 1. To name some is Grousemore, Samuel Gowith, Mixture Scottish, McBaron, Dunhill Flake, or nowadays Peterson Flake. These are all very similar. So I can change the Virginia number 1 and choose another one to manage the tongue bite matter in this case. Or maybe the casing or the topping of Virginia number 1 is bothering me. By changing the blend and substituting it with another blend, I can manage the tongue bite, all right? And the fourth element that I mentioned was nicotine. If your tongue or if your mouth tissues are sensitive to nicotine, try some lower nicotine blend, as simple as that. There is no other way around this one. Just try smoking another blend which has some lower levels of nicotine. These are all some simple solutions by which you can eliminate your tongue bite in the chemical category reasons, all right? But the physical category of the reasons is the one which bothers us mostly, all right? Because people smoking pipes do not take some time to aerate their tobaccos, to let it dry, let the tobacco dry. They puff too hard, too too harsh and too deep, so the steam and the temperature of the smoke is bothering them. All right. In this physical category, you are gonna manage the temperature and the steam, the wetness of the smoke. How? First, you can choose and use different filtering system, like choosing a calabash pipe, like choosing a reverse calabash pipe, choosing a 9mm filter, charcoal filter, or different kind of filtration. All these mostly are trying to lower the wetness, the humidity of the smoke, and to manage the temperature of the smoke. And they do help, all right? So if the temperature and the humidity of the smoke is not manageable, try some filtration system. It will help you a great deal. Why do high temperature and high amount of steam in the smoke is burning us? Simple. Steam has a great potential in reserving the energy and releasing it when touched by anything. So if your smoke is too wet or your smoke is too hot, you will for sure be experiencing so many burning sensation. Try to manage that. The third element in the physical category that I mentioned was palate fatigue. What is palate fatigue? As the name suggests, if you smoke too much, for example, 4-5 times a day, your tongue, your palate in your tongue will be very fatigued, and it loses the potential to manage the different chemicals and temperature and humidity of the smoke. So try smoking less times in a day, but try to elongate your smoking sessions. All right, this will help you too much. All right, to make sure that I have explained every do's and don'ts to eliminate the tongue bite, I'm gonna guide you through a whole smoking session and try to explain in each session how you can eliminate the tongue bite. First is aerating your tobaccos. Be patient in this stage. Some tobaccos need more drying time, some need less. So be patient and try to find out how much time does your favorite blend need to be properly dried, all right? The next stage is packing your pipe. Do your best to learn different packing methods. Different tobaccos are packed in the tin with different cuts, like flakes, like fine ribbon, like shack cut even, like ribbon cut, like plugs. And you can pack your tobacco with different packing techniques, and proper packing technique will help you a great deal in reducing the moisture and temperature of your smoking session. All right? So if my tobacco is a fine ribbon, I'm gonna pack it like air pocket method. All right? Or if my tobacco is a straight Virginia, which burns very hot, I'm gonna pack it with a fold and a stuff method, which helps a lot. All right? So in packing session, try learning some packing techniques, different packing techniques like Frank method, fold and stuff method, air pocket method. This will help you too much. Here is the stage that people start to burn their tongue. I'm gonna explain something that I have experienced myself that has helped me so much. What is that? The thing is, you are gonna find a proper angle of your pipe in your mouth in char lights. If your pipe is angled in a way that the smoke is shoot straighten your tongue, in Charlotte stage, you are gonna burn your tongue like hell. All right. So try to find out a proper angle like this and not like this. In this position, the smoke is gonna be shooted exactly on my tongue. But in this angle, the smoke is expanded in my mouth cavity, so the moisture drops and the temperature find a window of opportunity to drop. And I will be burning my tongue much less, all right? The last advice in Charlotte section is try using a proper lighter for your Charlotte or any relights, all right? Never ever use torch lighter. The best choice for char lighting, as I have said it too much, is matches. Matches are the best because they burn in a lower temperature and they will release lots of good notes of tobacco in char light. All right? So never use torch lighter. The matches and the butane lighters are most suitable and are better choices for charring light your pipe. And last, but certainly not least, is if you packed your tobacco in your pipe and there is some extra tobacco in your tray of tobacco, put it back in the jar. Never ever try to pack that little extra in your pipe. It will surely overpack your pipe and it will surely ruin your whole experience of pipe smoke. Next session is properly smoking your pipe. In this section, try to learn different technique of smoking a pipe, like sipping a pipe or like breathing method that I have explained with great details in another video, which the link is here above. All right? Do not puff your pipe. Puffing is just for lighting and relighting your pipe. Try mostly to sip your pipe or to use breath method smoking of the pipe. This will help a great deal to reduce and to manage the tongue bite. Another important note in smoking your pipe in the smoking session of this explaining method is what I myself have named it as the carburetor. If you have the proper age, you may remember the carburetor in our automobiles and our cars. What it was doing was properly combining the oxygen and the fuel in our pipe, in our car, sorry. There is some simulation and similarities in this pipe smoking technique with the carburetor in our old cars. Here, the fuel is our smoke. And the air is the fresh air, which is gonna come through our lips in our mouth cavity. All right? You can simulate the carburetor by your lips. So the point is, never seal your your pipe bit with your lips. Never do this. Just loosen your lip and let the fresh air goes through your lips and go inside your mouth cavity. This lots of fresh air going in your mouth cavity will reduce the temperature, will manage the steam in the smoke, and as a result, it will eliminate so much of the tongue bite. So try sipping or puffing your pipe with your lip very loose and letting the fresh air going through your lips in your mouth. Each puff, I have something like 30% of smoke going in through my pipe and 70% of fresh air that goes in my mouth cavity. This carburetor simulation will help you a great deal in your puffs or in your sipping. next point in smoking your pipe is whenever your pipe gets too hot, instantly put it on your table, put it beside your chair, and never try to smoke it anymore. By putting aside your pipe will be cooler in some 3 or 4 minutes, but the whole smoking experience will be greatly more pleasant. All right? So whenever your pipe gets hot, never try to smoke it or continue smoking it. You can always stick your pipe to your cheek. If it is intolerably hot, your pipe is hot. So do not try to continue smoking that. Always try to pair a suitable drink with your pipe. A suitable drink can regulate the pH of your mouth, can fresh your palate, and can cool your palate, so it will help you too much. So try experiencing different drinks, making them and pairing them with your pipe. It will help you a great deal. And lastly, always clean your pipe properly. A clean and a dry and a well-rested pipe will enable you to enjoy your pipe much more. So try to make a rotation of some 6-7 pipes. If you are routinely and daily smoking the pipe, try make a rotation and try to properly clean your pipe, so they will help you a great deal in having a better experience of pipe smoking. All right, let me sum the video up for you. Tongue bite is and has always been an important matter in pipe smoking. This video was too long, so try taking some notes, try watching it again and taking some notes, and try to be patient and practice each prescription that I gave you actually. I insist on this matter, and I can promise you that it is worth it, because without tongue bite, the pipe smoking is much more pleasurable. All right? That's it. Thanks for staying with me this long. And if you are ever gonna consider supporting us, your like and your subscription is much more enough for us. If you are considering supporting us financially, the link is in the description. And that's it. Try pushing the bell button beside the subscription button. It will notify you whenever the next video is uploaded. Thank you for staying with me. Until the next video, do not forget to sprinkle some anxiety and sorrow in your pipe and smoking gum.